Excuse me. Hello, everyone. We'll start in about 5 minutes or so. Can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Oh, well, good luck. We got 10 people watching. Should be up a little bit higher before we start. I need to plug in a space heater to warm it up down here a little bit. That'll probably be loud. I'll turn that off after a little bit because it'll probably pick up on the volume. Let me post this link real quick on our Facebook room. It's 6:36. Almost ready to go. I'm not sure if I'm coming down with a cold or if I'm just wore out. I have not had a cold or a flu all winter. I would like to keep it that way. We have had a crazy winter in Iowa since January. Okay, 6:39. I'm going to start in a minute. We're up to 16 people. Thanks, Joel. Yeah, Robert, our weather was we had like an incredibly mild winter until Christmas. We had no snow through Christmas. Absolutely no white Christmas, and then we just got dumped on over and over. I got about 3 to 4 feet out in my yard. And we got one more coming. It's, at first it's kind of fun. The kid likes sledding, this and that. Now I'm just like, geez, I'm so ready for spring and baseball and so forth. Okay, let's start. I got the hobby case sitting in front, as you guys can see. You just check one thing real quick. Make sure I got autofocus off. I do. That's good. Not a fan of autofocus. Ryan and I am in Iowa. Well, I'm in Coralville, Iowa, which is the sister town to Iowa City, Iowa. East Central Iowa, basically. Okay, not much to say before I start. We've been doing these forever. If you're new, thanks for giving us a try at breaking. Everything is sent out in this break, every single common card all the way through. I'm going to open myself and not do the extra opening help because on this product, it's a little harder to catch variations when I'm not opening going pack by pack. So, and also the other thing that's hard to catch, and sometimes I catch them later in sorting and add them in, are the parallels to 150 that are just glossy on the front. The stat parallels. But other than that, we've done a lot of Topps breaks this year already. I've opened a lot myself too. I usually have master team sets on eBay and sell a lot. Well, as people have opened this year's know, the inserts are way tougher. So I've opened more than normal this year. I've opened 7 hobby cases, I think, now for myself. I still don't have a complete master set for all the teams. It's a pretty good breakdown, though. I think we've done 6 breaks in the room, and then this is the second player break. So those are the 12 boxes. This is a long break, as most of you know. It takes me about 10 to 12 minutes each box on the hobby. And so I do a pretty good recap at the end of the hobby and then the end of everything. So if you get bored and you don't want to watch anymore, the recap is your place to go. Or if you come back in, just ask me. I'll do my best to tell you if you hit anything. Do you guys that are in the room and commenting, do you hear my space heater in the background? Is there like a vacuum noise in the background? I'm probably going to turn it off either way, but I just want to know if it's annoying. I don't know. You don't? Okay. Sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. I know when my wife vacuums upstairs, man, that comes through completely. It's not a very big space heater, though. Okay, here we go. Let's hit some nice cards. Hobby. The advantages to hobby, first and foremost, is the variations. We'll get a ton of them. You don't get a lot of autographs in the hobby, though. You're going to get 1 to 3 probably in a hobby case. You get a lot of inserts, though. Chris Bryant starts us off, 84 tops. Good luck to everybody. If you got a question, just let me know. I'll do my best to watch the chat. But I am going to watch the cards fairly closely, too, so I catch variations. All right, first pack has a Mike Piazza insert and a Mitch Moreland. The Mitch Moreland is the Father's Day, number 21 of 50. Yeah, I noticed that, Robert. I usually have really good picture on YouTube. Let me fiddle with something real quick. Usually I have much better picture on YouTube than I do on Facebook. And my picture just slightly blurry. Let me go a little bit and see if it works itself out. That actually does look a little clearer right there. I'm not sure what I did, but it does look a little better at the end. Yeah, that looks better there. That's the way it normally looks. Okay, Freddie Freeman Gold. And Ronald Acuna Jr. in the Topps Now, one of the easier inserts. All right, well, good luck, Ryan. So these are the 150-year stamp. You see the stamp above his Mancini name. A little bit of an easier parallel. Kind of like the rainbow. Bob Gibson, 84 Topps. If you think I missed a variation, feel free to say something. They're always right next to the insert when you get it. I'm usually catch them now, but I'll probably miss one or two. Whit Merrifield Gold. And Juan Marichal, Greatest Players. Excuse me. Nice card for the Ohtani spot to start the break. That's the home run challenge. Those are one per box. Like $3 to $5 inserts on eBay. Ohtani goes a little bit higher. Got a little bit more. Him and Acuna go for a little bit more. That's our first variation right there. Jacob deGrom swinging. So the regular short print variations are only in hobby, and you get about 20 in a case. The super short prints can be in either one, but they're much tougher. Usually on the super short prints, they're the legends, and you get either 0 or 1 in a case. Justin Verlander, insert. Frank Thomas, in the greatest seasons. My cough's going to be annoying. Cedric Mullins, 150 years. Luke Weaver, 84 tops. Tops now, Aaron Judge. My next player break is going to be Heritage. That should be a fun product again. It always is every year. Billy Hamilton Gold. My friend that we break with, Chad, usually goes first. His ends next week, and then I'll do mine a week later on Heritage Player Break. But we will have 2 to 3 PYTs in our Facebook room next Wednesday, Thursday. Brad Keller Gold. Royals rookie. So you think you're going to get Harper there, Robert? First, Topps Greatness insert. I will random these at the end of the day between left and right. If I get 2 for some reason, they'll be split evenly. This one has Ichiro on the left and Ohtani on the right. Tanner Rourke, 150 years. If I was the Phillies, I'd wait. I would wait on Harper, and I would throw everything at Mike Trout. Variation number 2 is Justin Turner getting the bath with Gatorade. Phillies have a good enough team to compete without Harper next year. Heck, they competed last year, and they added a couple players. Whoops. Sorry about that. Josh Hader Silver took off on me. And an Ohtani insert. I mean, I think Trout, if Trout leaves LA, he's got to go to Philly, I think. If they got the money to sign him, you got the best player in baseball. Plus, with Trout, he's so athletic. I don't think he's going to go downward real quick. I mean, I think he's got 10 strong years left in him. Bill James, insert. David Price. To me, the free agents you got to worry about are like the big first basemen when they're about 28. The Prince Fielder or even Albert Pujols type, because they tend to go downhill around mid-30s, sometimes early 30s. Players like Trout, they could last. They could still be almost prime at 35, I think. Chris Bryant Gold. I think Harper's good. I mean, they're going to have to pay a fortune for him. Why not add $100 million to it and get Mike Trout? And Paul DeYoung Silver. Now, I think Trout's what, a year and a half away from free agency, so maybe that's a problem for him, but I just wouldn't spend $400 million on Harper. Ryan O'Hearn, 150 years. Unless you got it to waste, I guess. Joey Votto. David Ortiz, 150-year insert. Now, Ortiz is a good example of a big guy that didn't really decline late. And he passed his drug tests, or at least the ones we know about. Got a thick card here for this pack. This is probably a commemorative card. It is. Nice card of Bob Gibson. 150 years. That's the thicker commemorative card that you get every box in the jumbos, and you get about one in a hobby case. Okay, box one is done. Yeah, that's true. You know, I feel like the National League's going to eventually get the DH. I know a lot of people don't want it, but I feel like that's a rule change that's going to happen at some point. Box two. You do once in a while get a pack without an insert or anything. And that's what that pack was. Jose Barrios, gold. Sandy Koufax, insert. They talk about all kinds of changes. I don't really think there's that much wrong with the game. It's a little too long, but it's not that too long. George Springer, I mean, I guess I don't go to a lot of games. I don't have a hometown team, but I mean, if it's on TV and it's too long, you just watch something else for a while. George Springer. I only hit the minor league games unless I'm out of town. James McCann, 150 years. Yeah, that's just kind of the changing player. Is, you know, with analytics, people are all about production and walks. Like walks and home runs. There's a lot of walks, there's a lot of home runs, and there's a lot of strikeouts. Andrew Benintendi, the 250 with high production is not scoring like it once was. Hey, Doug. First box just had a Bob Gibson special card. And I had a couple nice Chris Bryant smaller cards. And the variations were DeGrom and Justin Turner. There's a Chris Bryant iconic card. These are inserts. They're tougher inserts. The set of 50 goes for about 125 bucks, so you can see they're tougher than the average insert. I still don't have every single one after 7 cases of those. I think I'm missing 1 or 2. I'm just going to buy them on eBay. Gleyber Torres gold. I got 3 or 4 of some already. I usually go to 1 or 2 games a year. I have to travel to go, but during the summer, that's the thing to do anyways. Evolution, Candlestick Parks. Evolution of Stadium. Last year I went to a Cleveland game when I was at the National and a Royals game. Jersey card in box 2 is Chris Sale. Left-handed pitcher for the Red Sox. The Nationals in Chicago this year. I think I'm going to go to a White Sox game and a Cubs game while I'm there. Nice card of Goldschmidt, 150 years. Steve Carlton insert. All right, it's getting warm down here. Let me turn my space heater off for a second. There's a nice card. I got a Harmon Killebrew insert, and then I got a Babe Ruth. Same insert set, but it's the 150 stamp. So the Ruth is number 111 of 150. I just got a Killebrew 1 of 1 last week on eBay. A Heritage Cut 1 of 1. Bought it during a promo. Killebrew's got a nice signature. Or had a nice signature, would be the proper way of saying it. Devon Travis, gold. Mike Trout, insert. Eddie Matthews, greatest players. We got the Midwest League around us, so we catch a lot of the draft picks their first year of minor league baseball. The Twins organization is the closest, and they've had several fun players to watch. Simmons, 150 years from the Angels. Will Clark and Ohtani, tops down. I have been to the Field of Dreams a couple times. You know, they probably could do a better. They've had problems like the last 20 years with that place. Will Smith gold and Derek Dietrich silver. It might be taken care of now. For the longest time, they had 2 people that fought over it, basically. So they were side by side and competed with each other. It was kind of hokey. Mike Piazza insert. Joey Gallo gold. It's about 2 hours away from me, though. Maybe an hour and a half. Nice card of Clayton Kershaw. That's the iconic card. I think I'm going to put those in a separate stack. Nick Markakis, 150 years, and David Bote, silver parallel. I think you're going to get about 17 to 19 base of every player if you're curious. That is a variation of George Springer. Well, once I get going, I can get it closer to 10 minutes. I feel a bit slow tonight, though, to be honest. But I have 2 boxes done. Pedro Martinez insert. Box 3. JD Martinez for the Red Sox, gold. And Ernie Banks, team uniform evolution. Chris Bryant's on the other side. It's kind of a neat insert also. Home run challenge for the Red Sox. Mookie Betts, actually for the Mookie Betts spot. Not a Red Sox spot, sorry. Tyler Skaggs, Angels pitcher, 150 years. Jose Ramirez, insert. Mike Trout, insert. Greatest seasons, and then a Will Smith parallel. The Will Smith is the black parallel. They're a little tougher. 3 of 67. Gold parallel of Mike Minor. And this one is a random, I think. Yeah, there's no AOS spot. A few of these combo cards have their own spot, a few don't. And I'm pretty sure this one doesn't. I'll put that in the random stack. Ohtani and Bregman. I'll have to double check that before I do it, though. Topps Greatness Returns, Brooks Robinson and Nolan Arenado. And 150 stamp of Luis Urias rookie insert. Nice card there for the Urias spot. Number 15 of 150. J.P. Crawford gold and a Mike Trout insert. Topps Now for Trout. .150 years, Ryan Borucki, Blue Jays pitcher. Max Scherzer silver and a Nick Williams insert. I think Nick Williams is the guy that's going to be on the way out if Harper joins him, isn't he? Or not out, but he'd be a fourth outfielder. Roger Maris insert. Ooh, we got an autograph. That's a nice autograph. This guy's a solid looking rookie. That's a parallel too. Yeah. 17 of 25, Danny Jansen. He's a rookie catcher for the Blue Jays. He had a pretty good year last year in his initial call-up. I think he's starting. They got rid of their other catcher. I'm not sure which of my Blue Jays guys has him. I got a lot of Blue Jay fans in the room. Nice card there, though. D. Gordon insert. Hector Rondon, gold. It's a nice card of Mike Trout. That's the iconic card of Mike Trout from his Bowman rookie. Or Bowman draft, I think that was in. I remember opening them. I don't... Jonathan Lasaya. I know I'm saying that wrong. I can't remember how to say it. Lusigia. All right, variation of Paul Goldschmidt. Pretty good box 3 going. Trey Turner insert. Wade Davis silver Carlos Correa, 84 tops. Gregory Polanco, gold. Excuse me. Rickey Henderson, 100 greatest seasons in his Yankees uniform. Oh, I thought I missed a DeGrom. You're saying you have DeGrom. Oh, okay. You hit that variation at the start. That was kind of a neat card. That probably pays for the spot. Oh, we're real close. Yonder Alonso, 150 years. I had DeGrom last year in fantasy baseball for the second half. He was fantastic. Not all that great with wins, obviously, but who cares when your ERA is that good? Rafael Devers, variation. Yeah. In fantasy baseball, though, I can deal with that. I mean, I would rather have the wins, but, man, it's tough to get that kind of ERA elsewhere. Jacob deGrom and whip. He was dominant. Plus, when I picked him up, he actually had a little bit of run of wins towards the end. What did he finish with, 10? I think he had 10 at the end. I think he got like 3 in the last month, didn't he? I mean, he was at like 6-6 over halfway into the year. Michael Brantley, gold. And Ted Williams, insert. From him throwing the first pitch out with Tony Gwynn. Isn't that crazy? 10 wins with what, like 30 quality starts? Christian Yelich, home run challenge. Daniel Ponce de Leon, 150 years. Yeah, Nola was awesome last year. There was 3 guys that deserved the Cy Young last year. There's no doubt. They were all really good. Scherzer had one of his best years. Better than the years he won the Cy Young. Brandon Nimmo and Aaron Nola. Mets are going to be a little bit better this year. Wade Boggs insert. And a nice parallel of Derek Rodriguez. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants since his Future Stars card. He had a rookie last year. That's the vintage stock, 96 of 99. Jock Peterson Gold. Bill Mazeroski celebrating the home run in Game 7 over the Yankees. Tanner Roark again, and that's gold. And Bryce Harper tops now. Jason Kipnis, 150 years. Yeah, you know, Mets have always had a problem keeping their pitchers healthy, going back all the way to the 80s after they won the World Series. Cole Stewart Gold and Trey Mancini. I hope Syndergaard is back healthy. He's a great, fun pitcher to watch. He throws hard. Aaron Hicks, silver. Yeah, the cocaine field years. And equipment. If there'd have been fantasy baseball in 1985, Doc Gooden would have went for like $80. His stats were so incredible. Carlos Correa, back card. Nice card there for Correa. Whit Merrifield insert. The crazy thing about Gooden is he ended his career still with like 4 World Series, didn't he? Doesn't he have 4 rings? I mean, you want to say he's one of the most disappointments of all time, and he still has 4 rings. Of course, 3 of them weren't really. He was heavy influential, but he still got them. Kobe Allard Gold. Ernie Banks, greatest seasons for the Cubbies, late 50s season. I think he was on all 3 teams, 96, 98, 99. I'm not sure. If he doesn't have 4, he's got 3. He was on at least 2 of them. Dennis Santana. Scooter Gennett, that looks like a variation. Yep. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Yuval. How you guys doing? Yankees fans here, so we got to stop talking about the Mets. He got 3. He wasn't a terrible pitcher for the Yankees. He wasn't nothing like his days when he was healthy, but he was very serviceable. I think he had like around a 4 ERA. It's not an easy place to pitch, too. 2? 2 total? Only got 1 with the Yankees? I missed something. Nothing in that pack. Well, that's not good, Jesse. You don't need a car in this weather, Jesse. You should just stay home. Of course, it's kind of hard to get to work. Jeff McNeil. I bet the casino's been kind of slow, haven't they? With the weather. He was up that high with the Yankees? I thought he had a little better ERA with the Yankees. That was a nice card of Clemente. That's the iconic card of his rookie. I haven't hit any hobbies yet, Jesse. But we're still pretty early. Nice card of Mike Trout. That's 150 years parallel of Trout's base card. Strawberry had 3 rings. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. They both played fairly long careers. They just... Mark McGwire, when I was a kid, they were tops. So was Jose Canseco, too. And Eric Davis. Man, I remember looking for Eric Davis rookie cards through my stuff. He was so hot for a while. Touki Toussaint Gold. And Mitch Haniger. Box 5. We had a lot of McGwires for you last time, didn't we? I remember shipping that out thinking we got a few more inserts of McGwire than normal. Maybe we'll pick it up. Hi, Yohei. How you doing? I saw that nice auto Jason hit for you. Only one auto so far. Danny Jansen red auto. That was the only auto. Is Danny Jansen, the rookie catcher for Toronto. I have hit a few Ohtani cards, smaller ones. Carlos Santana and the Angels triple. Tops now. Ohtani, I've hit a home run challenge in the very first few packs. And I've hit a couple inserts. I hit something else of Ohtani that was small but decent. I know I've said his name a few times. Nothing big yet. Home Run Challenge, probably the best card of them so far. Jose Altuve, gold. We're only on box 5, though, so it's pretty early. Mike Clevenger, gold, and Wrigley Field Ballpark Evolution. Branch Rickey, Revolution card. We've hit some nice cards so far, but they've been mostly smaller ones. Variations have been pretty good so far. Home run challenge, got Ohtani and Mookie. It's early though. Senzatella, 150 years. I think Nelson might have Danny Jansen. And he's been wanting his auto. I can't remember if he has him or a different Jays fan. That's a variation, a rookie variation of Jake Bauers. Might be a miss, Brett Robert. I would think they would have gave him a ring if he was on the roster. Even Nomar got a ring. Is it a red one, Yuval? Red 84 Topps one? Don't they still get a ring if they're not on the postseason roster, though? Yadier Molina? I hit that card too, Yuval. Ooh. Speak of the devil, we have a red 84 Topps. I don't think it's an auto, though. I think it's a relic. It's a thicker card. That's why I think it's a relic. Yep. Oh, that's a nice card, though. 22 of 25 Mookie Betts. Nah, just the first one I told you about, Yohei. That's a nice card of Mookie. Mookie's relics go better than normal people because the guy doesn't have any autos. Topps needs to get this guy to put ink to paper. That's a cool Mookie. Did you buy yours on eBay, Yuval? Cal Ripken Jr., greatest moments. Jesus Aguilar Gold. Oh, okay. Well, that's what you've all wanted. We can only hit him good basketball cards. Jesse Winker, 150 years. It's creeping up, Yuval. I've sold Mookie's cards really, really well in the last 3 weeks. The graded ones. Aaron Judge, you know that his 2014 Heritage high number auto? I had 15 of those at one point. I had 6 in one case. Those I probably wish I had back. Greatest Seasons, Ichiro. And David Price Silver. I got 6 in the very first case I opened. I remember Jason and I were opening it. We were like, is he double printed or what? And they went for about 30 bucks a piece. Gleyber Torres, home run challenge for the Yankees. I used to buy those sets like crazy. I opened like 150 sets of the 2014 box sets. Heritage high number. They were a pretty good breakdown. I would flip the Abreu's pretty quick. And the autos were all pretty good. DeGrom and Abreu were the two hottest in it. Luis Urias. That's 150 years. That's another nice card of him. Second nice parallel of him. They were about 50% of direct cost for a while after they were out for 6 months. They went down quite a bit. Max Scherzer Silver and Juan Soto insert. Nice card there for Soto. That changed though. Yeah, for the San Diego. Springer's in it too. Jose Ramirez is in the set. The other guy that was hot at the start, or a little bit hot, was Billy Hamilton. Jackie Robinson, greatest moments. There was a couple Mets in it that sold okay besides DeGrom. Travis d'Arnaud and who was the other Met that flamed out? Maikel Franco Gold. Abreu was by far the hottest, though, when it first came up. You remember in 2014 how strong Abreu cards went? They were pretty crazy for a while. We had a 1-of-1 in a break that sold for over $2,000 after we got it graded. Jose Altuve. Yeah, I think they're sticking with Franco for a little bit. He wasn't too bad last year. He's got some potential. Cespedes Gold and Salvador Perez Silver. You know, we had so many Mookies in 2014 Bowman. He wasn't that tough to get. Jim remembers. You remember how many we hit for Tig in 2014 Bowman? He had like a stack of blue autos. We had a gold auto. Nice card there of Sandy Koufax. Well, they got Urias and Machado, Yohei, and both of them are pretty solid. That's a good question. What are they going to do? Who's the Padres' second baseman? Garrett Hampson, 150 years. Kinsler, yeah, that's who he's going to replace. They'll put probably Urias at second. Or Tatis at second. Anybody that plays shortstop can play second. Kinsler's not long-term. Nothing in that pack. That's tough, Shim, because they were, I mean, when they go up so much, you know, you're like, it's hard to know when they're going to go up more or not. That's a lot of money that was sitting in front of him. He probably blames it on his wife for selling them, doesn't he? Box 6. I gave him, Dave, I gave him a 2014 Heritage Mookie auto for his birthday that one year. because he did really bad in the break. I should demand that one back. All right, Robert. Derek Jeter insert. JT Realmuto gold. I know. You will. It's going to be weird if San Diego actually becomes really good. Ichiro insert. It's been a long time since the Padres were a team to be reckoned with. Heath Fillmyer and Joey Wendell parallels. That's a variation. Max Scherzer. Hoping to get a veteran or a legend variation soon. Those are all nice no matter who you get. We got Pedro in the last break. I hit Pedro twice myself. For some reason, I've hit 3 Pedros. I've only hit like 5 or 6 total, and I've hit 3 of them have been Pedro. Frank Thomas for the White Sox. You didn't appreciate Richie Sexson? Beltre did okay for him, didn't he? They moved him to Texas, didn't they, after that? Anthony Rizzo and Juan Soto. Jake Arrieta, gold. Yeah, Beltre got a bunch. Nice old pitcher at Ted Williams there. In an insert. Thought the Rosario was a variation, but it's not. Robbie Ray, 150 years. I think you, me, and Chad, Dave, are the only people in the whole world of breaking that do Topps Hobby. Variation of Matt Chapman. It's pretty good this year, though. You know that Yaz you hit for me, that's probably going to go pretty good. He had one to like 25 that went for like 80 bucks or something. Mike Leake Silver and Touki Toussaint. It hasn't been bad, Joel. There's been a couple cards I've really liked. We've hit 2 reds to 25. We're not even halfway done with the hobby case. I hit a Danny Jansen red auto and a Mookie Betts red relic. Colin Moran gold and Clayton Kershaw insert. Some other smaller stuff. It's not bad, but those were the best 2 so far. I've gotten a habit of flipping every one over now. Gary Sanchez, home run challenge. Because the parallels are not easy to recognize on the front. Well, I guarantee you're going to get a whole lot of base cards, Joel. The Chad had the extras last time, and he had a lot of nice cards. Kyle Tucker, 150 years. I'm sure with 139 names, you got a few cards in here already. Ronald Acuna insert. This is well, two cards in this pack. First is a Topps Greatness, Ernie Banks and Javi Baez. Next one's a nice parallel. These Topps Camo are really popular. Number to 25 of Elvis Andrus. He's not on your list, is he, Joel? 2 of 25. Elvis Andrus. Yeah, it's Joel's, Yohei. They have parallels in base, too, of that Yankees, because there's a Yankee Stadium card. Kyle Bearclaw, gold, and a Topps Now of Kyle Schwarber. Nice card of Derek Jeter. This is the iconic card insert. That's his rookie. I like these iconic card inserts. I might be the only one to top load the inserts, but I'm going to do it. I know some of these rookie cards, they've done a reprint like a million times already. But they're still kind of fun to see every time. Plus, these inserts are so tough. I relisted it after they were over, Yohei. Jersey card, Justin Verlander. Those historic homes are very tough to hit. Yan Gomes, 150 years. They were in there. I relisted it about, well, did you search at night or in the next day? Because I think I posted it like very late at night, Yohei, like after midnight. Roberto Alomar. Insert. It wasn't $1.99 though. I posted it for $9.99. Next time I'll run it in auction. It just wasn't on my list. Babe Ruth, greatest seasons. Did you miss a hit? The last one was Justin Verlander. Martin Perez. Martin Perez, vintage stock. 49 of 99. The last hit was Verlander. One before that was the Mookie Betts red. I'll get a thick top loader for that Mookie. Vintage stock was Martin Perez. Miles Mikolas gold. And I am halfway through the hobby case. Box 7. Okay, 2 inserts in this one. First one is Reggie Jackson, 150 years. And the second one is a parallel, 150 years stamped of Nolan Arenado and Brooks Robinson. And that's number 63 of 150. That will be in a random later between Robinson and Arenado. Carl Yastrzemski and Willie McCovey stamped 150 years. Brandon Crawford gold and Bryce Harper insert. Marcus Semien, 150 years. Joey Gallo insert. Miguel Cabrera gold. And an iconic card of Bryce Harper. His first Bowman card right there. Nolan Arenado home run challenge. Yeah, the guy that does player breaks with me has bowled in a few tournaments that Betts was in. I think Mookie is the favorite of a lot of bowlers. It's a nice card of Kyle Tucker. That's a rookie variation of Kyle Tucker. Yeah. Jed's been in a couple tournaments where Mookie's been at. I think he's at least won. One, I know Mookie couldn't show up, but I'm pretty sure another one he was at with him. Mitch Haniger insert. Vintage Baseball Club Equipment Evolution. Yeah, he is. Abdul Herrera, 150 years. Matt Olson insert. Chris Davis gold, league leaders, and all smiles of Pujols and Betts. That's in the silver. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. gold. Michael Conforto, 150-year stamp. Jose Barrios, or Barrios, insert card. Got a gold card of Rhys Hoskins. Second year card for Philly star. And Babe Ruth, 150 years. We got a relic in box 7. It's Buster Posey. Giants, likely future Hall of Famer. Wade Boggs and Ohtani. Yuli Gurriel gold. And Justin Verlander. Iconic card of his rookie card. 2005 Topps update. I opened all kinds of 2005 update. Ryan Braun was hot in that set. Mondesi, 150 years. And NL Nails card. I do have a spot for, or no, I don't. Don't have a spot for NL Nails. It went on paid, so I'll do that with Harper and Scooter Gennett. That's a variation right there. Jose Abreu. Clayton Kershaw. Insert. Box 8. Let's get a second auto in this case. Chance Adams. Insert. Yeah, as far as catchers, he's near the top. Plus, he's got 3 World Series championships, an MVP, a Rookie of the Year, and a World Series MVP. Michael Taylor Gold and Adrian Beltre. I mean, I guess if he didn't play any more, it's possible he wouldn't make it, but he's got to be pretty close to that status. Not many catchers that have batted 300 for their career. Now, he needs to play probably a different position to prolong his career. Miguel Andujar. It is crazy how much he accomplished, though, like before he was 26, 27. Plus, I mean, he'll get in probably, or where, but I think Hall of Fame level has gone down a little bit. Jonathan Scope. Not to pick on Harold Baines, but he might have stretched it down a little bit. Blake Snell Gold. Yeah, you're not going to get many catchers 306 for 10 years. I'm surprised his WAR isn't a little higher than 41. But for 10 years, that's average over 4. That's pretty good. He's definitely had some injuries. Robin Yount, insert. I think he needs to move out of catcher soon. Well, I think with Baines, I mean, honestly, I thought it was pretty crazy that he got in the Hall of Fame, and then I heard him interviewed, and he seemed like he was like the nicest guy ever, and the guys that put him in were kind of people that played with him. I think he was helped by that a little bit. It's a parallel of D. Gordon. 18 of 76. If you're close, personality can make a difference, I think. I mean, Alan Trammell was a great player too, but he isn't exactly a top-tier Hall of Famer either. I think Trammell's a little ahead of Baines, though. This one is Henderson Mookie. I think if Alan Trammell's in, you got to look at Lou Whitaker. Lou Whitaker was, I think, just as good as Trammell. But yeah, but if it makes his career prolong and gets better stats, though, it'll be worth it for him. Nolan Arenado. I mean, people playing catcher for 10 years. Catchers don't last that long anymore. Except unless you're Yadier Molina. Another card of Elvis Andrus. Nice card. That's the hat patch logo. If you factor in defense and look at Whitaker and Trammell, you're going to have a hard time telling me that one's better than the other, or that Trammell's better than Whitaker. Duke Snider insert, and Nick Burdi. Nick Burdi, Mother's Day, 10 of 50. Shim, you are still strong at catcher. You've got at least 10 years on those knees, don't you? A couple of these guys might be on your list, Joel. I don't know about Gordon and Burdi. Mookie Betts, gold. And Candelario, silver. And Gleyber Torres. Molina's probably first year easily Hall of Famer, but Molina's also fantastic defensively for, what, 15 years? When did Molina start? 2005 maybe? Or 4? Corey Seager, 150 years. If Molina isn't in right away, that's a crock. He's fantastic. And he won multiple World Series. Luis Urias insert. That's a Duke Snider iconic card. Baines had longevity. I mean, he almost got 3,000 hits. He just never was that great at any time. But he was consistent. Tom Seaver. I guess it just depends on what your view of the Hall of Fame is. It doesn't bother me that much. It just surprised me. I just never thought of Harold Baines as a Hall of Famer. Teoscar Hernandez, 150 years. I kind of like Jack Morris getting in, though. His stats weren't that great, but he was a good hard-nosed pitcher in a tough ballpark. It's a nice Mookie Betts. That's a Mookie variation. The Mookie spot's been a plus. Whoever has that. Sweet Life Silver and Ozzie. The thing they always say about Jack Morris is, well, if it wasn't for that one game, he would have never gotten the Hall of Fame. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably true. That was a pretty big one game. Sometimes a vintage game like that puts you over the top. Trevor Bauer, insert. Sean Mania Gold. I think talking about baseball helps me get through these packs. Because if I'm sitting here quiet, this hobby case feels like it takes 10 hours. Cal Ripken. It is not a quick break. The jumbo goes fast after you get through the hobby. There's Yachty. 150 years. Ripken has a lot of cards in this product. I think that's a variation, isn't it? Yeah, variation Brandon Crawford for the Giants. You get a lot of variations in hobby. I don't know why Topps did that this year. I think they were trying to promote the hobby. It was kind of weird. They put all the variations in hobby. Mookie Betts insert. Excuse me. I've hit one Yuval, or no, two now. Now let me think. If I had one or two. I've hit one in all my cases. My wife actually hit it. She opened a hobby case. It wasn't that good. It was Mondesi. Last year in Topps Update, I hit Acuna in the clear. This year, the clears have not been good to me. I've done well in the autos, but not the clears. Yeah, the Yachty card is the up-close look at the helmet. I might get one of those yet. I want to get a super short print one. Wade Boggs, Greatest Players, and Travis Shaw, 150, number 81 of 150. Did you send in the clear? What'd you get, Yohei? Those are tough to get good grades on, man. Very tough. PSA 10s are almost non-existent on clears. Seth Lugo, silver. And Ivan Rodriguez. He got 9.5. That's tough. I didn't hear that yet. I would probably send it into Beckett. PSA just doesn't give 10s on those. Bob Feller, Greatest Players. Yeah, surface. If you look at this clear and you put it in the light, they all have surface lines on them. At least every one I've ever had. Jose Martinez, 150 years. That's a really tough grade. Are you going to try to list it, Yohei, or keep it? Vladimir Guerrero and Juan Soto. Lou Trevino. What did you get on the surface grade, on the subgrade? If the guy that bought my Acuna got a 10, I'd give him the tip of the cap, because then he got a friendly grader. JT Realmuto. Jordan Zimmerman gold and Chase Anderson silver. Surface was a 9. See, I would send it to BGS. Just because the pop report on clears on PSA are just a disaster. Angels gold. And there's Acuna. Acuna with Mike Trout. Joe Jimenez, 150 years. Buster Posey insert. Eddie Matthews, iconic card. Yeah, we got a jersey. Darn it. I was hoping to get an auto in this box. Dustin Pedroia is the hit card in box 9. He was doing something. I asked him if he wanted to do it. He's not a big into tops. This stuff does not excite him, Dave. Rhys Hoskins, home run challenge. He does the Bowman player breaks with me, but not usually the tops ones. D. Gregorius, 150. It's a lot to sort, too. Brian Anderson. Yeah, we usually do Inception. When it comes out this year, we'll do 2 or 3 breaks of it for sure. I don't usually do it in a player break on eBay because there's not a lot of base cards. I don't usually do player breaks of products where you don't get a lot of cards because I don't like having a lot of spots that don't hit cards, if that makes sense. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. But on Facebook, we'll do it by team. Robin Yount insert. They're nice looking cards. Josh Harrison gold. It's not a bad player break if you do it like on Facebook and that. It's a better team break, I think, though. Chris Iannetta, gold. I still have it, Yuval. I haven't even listed it yet. Forbes Field. I think one sold for like 300 or something like that. There's one that's sold on eBay. I can't remember what it went for. Elvis Andrus, 150 years. I was going to list a group of tougher cards I hit the other day, and I just didn't get time yet. I still haven't listed my super short prints either. It's a nice variation. Aaron Nola variation. Phillies pitcher. I want to hit a Legends variation in these last 3.5 boxes. We got a few Cardinal fans in our room, but sometimes they're open a while. Gleyber Torres, insert. I think the Cardinals are going to be good this year. All their rookies are a year older, and you add in Goldschmidt. There's a nice card, I think. Is that a variation? Yep. Gleyber Torres variation. I like Harrison Bader. He's a good center fielder. I think he'll play well. Goldschmidt's a great first baseman. They got good pitching. I saw Carlos Martinez, though, was a little iffy. Box 10. I think they should make Martinez their closer and keep Hicks in the setup. Bo Jackson, iconic card. Jay Bruce Gold and Silver DeGrom. Edwin Diaz, 150 years, former Mariner. Don Mattingly. I think in the last player break. No, it wasn't in the last player break. I had a Mattingly Silver Pack auto this year at some point. I can't remember if it was in a break on Facebook or... Yeah, it was a break on Facebook. Buxton Gold and Ripken. Greatest moments. I've hit so many nice Mattinglys over the last 2 years. For some reason, I hit Don Mattingly really well. I got a PSA 10 of Mattingly on from PSA 2 Yuval about a year ago. I got lucky on that one. Matt Carpenter. Oop, that gets the top letter. It was from a set I bought on eBay. 84 Donruss. And the Mattingly looked really good. I'm like, oh, I'll give this one a try. That was one of my luckier 10s. Alomar and Lindor. Juan Segura Gold. Not Juan, Jean Segura, sorry. Not Juan Segura. All right, let's get an auto in box 10. Brennan Belt, 150 years. Was Diaz on your list, Dave? Tell me which ones you need, Dave. I might have the rest of them after you fill it out or get close. Jed Gorko, silver, and Zach Greinke. Nolan Ryan, greatest moments. Well, no auto in this box because that's a relic. Corey Seager, relic, shortstop for the Dodgers. Should be healthy this year, or at least close. Sat out almost all of last year. There's a variation of Michael Conforto, Mets outfielder. I'm hoping Conforto takes off this year. I bet he starts a little slow. By the end of the year, I'll bet you looking pretty good. Trevor Hoffman. Conforto is phenomenal in the minor leagues. He has not quite got to that level in the majors. Tom Seaver, greatest seasons. Carlos Martinez, 150 years. Lusigia and Judge. Adam Eaton Gold. JD Martinez Silver and Ryan O'Hearn rookie insert. Matt Carpenter Gold. Just briefly, Yuval, I saw they had the mystery redemptions again. Looks like they're going to do mysteries in all the products and tops this year because of all the good rookies that might get called up early. Jim Palmer. Insert. Trevor Williams, pitcher for the Pirates, 150 years. Nothing in that pack. Eric Thames insert. 2 boxes left. In the hobby. Looks like they're kind of celebrating the Brew Crew. First year for the Brewers. I'm going to hit, I know, I'm going to hit the triple auto of Acuna, Chipper Jones, and Hank Aaron. I feel like that would be a fun card to hit out of a pack. Oh, wow. That's a nice card there. Babe Ruth, greatest seasons, and best parallel of the case for sure is a Father's Day Mike Trout. This will pay for the Trout spot. 29 of 50. Congrats to the Trout owner there. Blake Snell, gold. Orlando Arcia, 150 years. Matt Carpenter insert. Kirby Yates for the Padres, gold, and Joe Torre, Revolution of the Game. Got a home run challenge in this pack of Carlos Correa for the Astros. If I ever decide to stop breaking shim, I'm going to do like a 5-case hobby player break before I stop. Something like that would send you right out. Randy Johnson, greatest seasons. And Cespedes, black card for the Mets. Number 42 of 67 for Yoenis Cespedes. You got to go off on style. Danny Duffy, gold, and Ronald Acuna. Jack Flaherty, Future Stars, 150 years. He wasn't very good last year, was he, for the Mets? Matt Chapman. Luis Severino insert. Surprised I haven't caught any of those statistical inserts. I might have my wife check the backs of this row and see if I hit any. Ricky Henderson. Now this is definitely an iconic card. Because if you collected in 1980, this was all you were looking for. Ricky Henderson, 80 rookie. Iconic card. I've tried to get him. He did do update once, in a jumbo. Well, no auto in box 11. Albert Pujols back card. We got one more box at a second auto, or we're going to have one again. Last player break had one auto in the hobby case, but then I got one in the silver packs too. Tommy Pham Gold. I can't get him to do jumbo anymore, let alone do hobby. Nice card of Hank Aaron. Throwing out the first pitch. Brad Peacock, 150 years. And Clayton Richard, silver. It's a nice variation. Juan Soto variation. Adrian Beltre insert. Tom Glavine. Christian Yelich gold. We've had a black hair in the case before, Yuval. It was a nice card, too. I can't remember what it was. If Jason was here, he'd know. I forgot, but it was recently. Memorial Stadium. Evolution. Jake Odorizzi, 150 years. It just depends on who you talk to, Yuval. You got to contact a rep for that. Matt Carpenter. Variation. Did I call you Yuval? Yohei, I'm sorry. Yohei Yuval, that's the same thing. You're both in the room. Bader and Seeker. One box left. I might need like a 10-minute break after this hobby case before I jumbo it up. Box 12. Let's hit something nice in this. Only one auto has been kind of disappointing. There has been some nice cards in this case. Maybe we'll get a second here. Oh, that's not disappointing. All right, we're off to a really good start in box 12. Cal Ripken Jr. short print. I actually have one of these also. They're very tough. That's the super short print for Cal Ripken. I just said like 3 boxes ago that Ripken was a decent spot in this break. So congrats to whoever has Ripken. Nice Nolan Ryan card there too. Iconic card is 1969. Second year card with the New York Mets. It was a good first pack. I think that Ripken's close to a $100 card. Or at least it used to be. David Ortiz insert. We get a nice auto in this box. This is going to be a good hobby case. No doubt about it. Tom Glavine, greatest players. I've had far worse. Ryan Zimmerman, 150 years. Bringing in Silver and Dennis Eckersley. Rich Hill Gold. Excuse me. Topps Greatness. Ripken on the left side and Correa on the right side. Cesar Hernandez Gold. Josh Donaldson Gold and Mike Trout insert. Justin Verlander, 150 years. Seems like I've hit a couple Verlander cards. The break. I'll do silver packs after this box, and then I'll do a quick recap of the hobby case. Then a quick break, a new video for Jumbo. Dynamic Duo. That definitely has a spot. Silver. And Noah Syndergaard insert. Felipe Vasquez Gold and a Bryce Harper Greatest Players. We got a home run challenge card here of Juan Soto. Nice card for the Soto spot. Soto's done all right in this case. Had a variation, home run challenge, and some other inserts. Nothing in that pack. Paul Goldschmidt insert and Ohtani Topps Now. $150 years, Jose Urena for the Marlins. Willie McCovey insert. Greatest Seasons Ichiro in his Seattle uniform. We got an auto here, I think. Got a red card peeking out of the side here. Oh, that's a nice card. Max Muncy, red auto. Number 2 of 25. Both autos I hit were red autos. That's not bad. Muncy's not a big name, but he had a really nice year last year, and he does not have many autos. It's number 2 of 25. Hoping he has another good year this year for the Dodgers. I think he had 35 homers last year. Yeah, 2 red autos plus a red jersey is very unusual. This was definitely a better case than most of the ones I opened for myself. I had one that was a little better, but this was above average for a hobby case. Corey Dickerson, gold, and Javi Baez, silver. Sandy Koufax, greatest moments. Sonny Gray, 150 years. I didn't hit McGuire very good for you in this one, did I? Hopefully next case I'll do better for you on that one. There's a variation of Robinson Cano in his Seattle Mariner uniform. Excuse me. And my last pack, after 2 hours and 10 minutes of opening, we got a Colby Allard insert. Okay, let me get some silver packs. If you're watching now, don't step away because the silver packs, they're not always great, but sometimes they are. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Straight out of a brand new box. All right, first 12 in that box. Let's see what happens here. First pack, Will Clark, Yadier Molina, Chance Adams, Charlie Blackmon. Brad Keller rookie, Chris Bryant, Ronald Acuna Jr., and George Springer. Javi Baez, Francisco Lindor, Juan Soto, and Mike Trout. It's a good pack. Come on, let's get a parallel here. Steven Matz, Buster Posey, Ricky Henderson, and Derek Jeter. Christian Yelich, Jackie Robinson, Bryce Wilson, and Jake Bowers. Only base cards so far. Oh, we got something here. All right, I think we got an auto. We got a thick card at the back, and there's no color. That usually means you got an auto. Jim Rice, Ryan Sandberg, Jeff McNeil, and a Royals auto, Brad Keller. Rookie auto. I don't know much about Brad. 44 of 199. All right, we got a few more left. That was kind of exciting. Kevin Kramer, Sean Reed Foley, Patrick Wisdom, and Justice Sheffield. Patrick Wisdom again, Justice Sheffield, Brad Keller, and Chris Bryant. Noah Syndergaard, Manny Machado, Kyle Schwarber, and Shohei Ohtani. I don't think Vlad Sr.'s in this, is he? Mark McGwire, excuse me. Darryl Strawberry, Bo Jackson, and Corey Kluber. Maybe he is. Cal Ripken, Don Mattingly, Javi, and Lindor. All right, last one. We'll have 12 more at the end, too. We do have a parallel in the last one. So good luck. Ron Soto. Ron. Did I just say Ron? That's Hobby Cases affected me. Juan Soto, Mike Trout, Jose Altuve, and Corey Kluber is the parallel. Kluber is 55 of 75. Well, not real eventful silver packs. I will recap the case, though. It was a fun case. We got another chance at silver packs in about an hour or so. So, I'm going to do just kind of a real quick recap because all these are going to be in the second recap also. That Trout was a nice card, too. Well, that was a fun case. Now, there is a chance I missed a variation. That's all my variations. If I do, it'll come out in sorting, and it will absolutely be sent out with your stuff. And I probably missed one of those tougher glossy parallels numbered to 150 because I did not catch any, and there's definitely usually some in there. I can't believe I didn't catch any because I was actually fanning the back towards the end, too. It's possible we didn't get any. Okay, quick recap. We're not done with the break. I'm just giving an update for people that missed part of it real fast. Parallels in the hobby case. Vintage stock, Martin Perez and Derek Rodriguez to 99. Independence Days, we had D. Gordon and David Price. Black Parallels, we had Cespedes to 67 and Will Smith to 67. We had Nick Birdie, Mother's Day. And the Father's Day, we hit Mitch Moreland and Mike Trout. The Trout is 29 of 50. And we hit one camo, Elvis Andrus. The parallels to 150, we hit Travis Shaw, Babe Ruth, Luis Urias, Mike Trout. Actually, that's not to 150. Willie McCovey. These are the 150 stamps. They're not numbered to 150, but they're parallels. We did it Trout and Urias along with several others. I just pulled these two because they were two of the better ones. Variations. George Springer, Justin Turner, Jacob deGrom, Jose Abreu, Kyle Tucker, Mookie Betts, Brandon Crawford, Paul Goldschmidt, Rafael Devers, Scooter Gennett, Jake Bowers, Matt Chapman, Max Scherzer, Aaron Nola, Gleyber Torres, Michael Conforto, Juan Soto, Matt Carpenter, and Robinson Cano. Several good names in there. Jersey cards, we hit Chris Sale, Buster Posey, Albert Pujols, Carlos Correa, Justin Verlander, Corey Seager, Dustin Pedroia. We had a hat patch of Elvis Andrus, the medallion of Bob Gibson, and a red jersey of Mookie Betts, 22 of 25. Autographs. Well, first we hit one super short print in the last box. Cal Ripken Jr. playing soccer. I didn't do the home run challenges. Home run challenges, we did Soto, Correa, Carpenter, Hoskins, Andujar, Arenado, Sanchez, Torres, Yelich, Mookie, George Springer, and Ohtani. The silver packs, we hit a Brad Keller autograph and a Corey Kluber purple to 75. And the autographs, we got 2 red autos, both numbered to 25. First one is Max Muncy, on-card autograph, number 2 of 25. And the other red, we had 3 reds in that case. The third red is Danny Jansen. He's a rookie catcher for Toronto. Had a pretty good year last year, 17 to 25. And that's it. I'm gonna stop this video so people can watch it that missed it and watch the recap at the end. I will start a new video up in about 10 minutes. So if you want to watch the jumbo, check back in just a little bit.